Hello everyone, my name is Evgenia and welcome to my channel. If your rising sign is Taurus, then this video is for you. We are starting the month with a full moon in the sign of Aquarius on the 1st of the month. This full moon will be happening in your 10th house, and the 10th house is connected to career, to societal status, authoritative figures. Then you can expect some changes in this area, and because it's connected to Jupiter, which is in your first house, then this can be change of a philosophical view on this area of your life. So maybe you will be changing your attitude towards your career. Maybe you will want to change your career because the sun will be right opposite from the moon in your 4th house. Maybe you will be deciding to work from home. Maybe you will be moving closer to your family. This can involve also some culmination involving properties, because your sign is Taurus, which is very closely connected to material properties which you have and which you own. And then this 10th house, which is in Aquarius, can bring you gains with properties. Maybe you will be gaining a property from your father. The sun is in your 4th house, in Leo. So Leo is tradition. The sun can be our father. This can be the theme here. Then maybe because of health-related matters, or because of exhaustion, because you have Jupiter and Uranus in the 1st house, they can be draining your physical energy and vitality. You will be deciding to stay and work from home and things like that. Then on the 6th of August, Jupiter in Taurus will square the sun in Leo. On this day, the square will be exact, so it is advisable to not do repairings at home or think big at this time of any changes you would like to make at home, because they can easily get out of hand, and you can easily hurt yourself with this aspect, because the sun is representing you as individual, and the 1st house is also you as a physical body. So this day it's better to take a rest and drink a lot of water, because Jupiter and the sun are both fiery planets. You must take good care of your body and to have good nutrition and drink a lot of water. On the 9th of August, Venus, which is already retrograde in Leo, will be squaring Uranus in Taurus. So Venus is about to go in the underworld in your 4th house. There she will be digging old traumas connected to family, to tradition, how you were raised, things related to your parents, their way of upbringing you, their way of their relationship towards you. And Uranus from your 1st house, that is very much you, how you will feel towards them, and there can be also some unpredictability in this relationship. With your parents, maybe you will get surprised, or you will surprise them. There can be some abruptive communication, because Venus, when it's retrograde, she is very internalized, and she will have access to all the wounds uh, which you are carrying with you. And now it will be a good time to maybe resolve those and make a deeper meaning of what it was all about. When you were a child, why are they acting in the way they were acting towards you? It will be easier for you to understand those patterns of behavior in your early childhood, because there will be things definitely coming in connection to your parents, to your tradition, to your family in general. So yeah, on the 9th of August, be careful because of that Uranus, to not rush into things, to not uh, act without thinking. Try to calm yourself and then take a closer look to the situation or the problem and find a solution how to solve it. Because you will find a solution, but you have to look for different ways, for ways which you have not been used until now. Because there's Uranus in your first house for quite some time, and you have been transformed. You are not the same person you were before. And maybe this can surprise your parents. Maybe they will finally see this side of you that they didn't know. And yeah, be careful also with that. On the 13th of August, Venus retrograde will conjunct the Sun in Leo. So this conjunction is very important because from this day on, Venus will go into the underworld and she will be reborn to start a new phase around the Sun. Yeah, very important day, period, because it will not be only one day. It is your cardinal house, which is of a big importance. It will be about your deeper roots. This will be a good time to be connecting with your feminine principle in yourself, to find um, the beauty in art, in music, in things which are connected to our senses. This will be very good for meditation, for getting in touch with your inner self again, because the fourth house, your fourth house is in Leo. So always when we have something in Leo going on, it is very passionate, it cannot wait, it needs to be resolved, it needs to be done. It's a very deepest inner child in ourselves that we often forget to reconnect with it. But this will be an excellent time to dig a little bit into the deepest emotions of you. But yeah, it will be good for those things, but it will not be so good for action, to act towards those things, because Venus will be invisible, will be burned by the sun, and anything that we connect to Venus, to the feminine principle, anything that we want to attract in our lives right now, it will be better to wait until Venus goes direct, because then we will have a clearer picture of what is the what it was all about. Now it will be a good time to redo, to reflect, to reevaluate whatever comes up, and our intuition will be very high. So, yeah, I will even recommend to write those things, to have a journal that you write in around this time, because you will be coming to a very deep revelations about your deeper uh, child, your deeper needs, your deepest ways in which you have been wounded. Then on the 15th of August, the moon will be joining them in Leo, and this will be illuminating even more this inner inner body of ours. And this will be the day when the emotions will be coming to a head, because it's in Leo, it's passionate, it's burning, it cannot be hidden, even if Venus is retrograde and it's the fourth house, the energy of Leo with the sun there, with so much happening with the squares, between your first and this fourth house, it cannot be hidden. It's on the table to be resolved. On the 16th of August, there will be a new moon in Leo. So again, this house of Leo, it's very important. And on the same day, Mars in Virgo will be trining Uranus in Taurus. And Uranus will be squaring the Sun in Leo. So right at the new moon, there will be a square between the new moon and Uranus. So whatever came up, whatever has been revealed, now it will be erupting on the surface to be seen, and it will be illuminated. And yeah, my advice would be to, if it's possible, to stay calm, to really think with a cold head, if it's possible, because there can easily come to heightened up emotions and eruptive communications, and something that cannot wait. You will be having the feeling that this cannot wait, I must act on it, and etc. But remember these words, and try to calm down and resolve the situation more inwardly, because this is an inward house. Venus is digging here, and all those things that are revealed, they're supposed to bring you knowledge, for you to move lighter in your life ahead. This is not meant to be resolved with other people. And the Mars in Virgo trining Uranus in Taurus. Mars is in your 5th house for the first part of the month, trining Uranus in Taurus. This is excellent energy to repair some things, to be active, to be maybe go jog that day on jogging, do some sport activity, involve yourself with some mechanical things at home, try to fix something, because Mercury will also be in your 5th house. It will be a good time to be creative, to repair things at home, and you will be having fun with those. On the 19th of August, the Sun in Leo will be making positive aspects with the nodes, trine with the North Node in your first house. No, I'm sorry, in your 12th house, and sextile with the South Node in your 6th house. So again, the Sun is the illuminating force. It's illuminating something. It wants to tell us something. It wants to lead us somewhere. It's very active force in Leo. In your 4th house, the scenario can be that this is happening at home, in your closest circle, in the walls of your home. And the 12th and the 6th house are connected to, are you having enough rest? Are you overworking? How do you care about your body? Yeah, with the South Node in your 6th house, the whole year, 1 year and a half, the axis of the nodes will be in your 6th and your 12th house. So this won't be anymore for you a time for you to be so active, to work, to do all those boring houses that belong to the 6th house, a lot of maintaining, a lot of tactical, analytical things, communication, socialness. The North Node is now leading you in your 12th house, where it will be lifting your subconscious mind. You will be having more dreams. Your intuition will be heightened because this house for you, it's in the sign of Aries, and Aries is the initial force. Aries doesn't wait. It just lights up. The bulb lights up. It will be instant karma from your ancestors, instant dreams, intuition on how to act towards a situation and things like that. And the Sun on this day is because it's yeah, just a second. Yeah, it is making positive aspects. So it will be illuminating this area of your life where you must lead towards it in this period. It will be giving you important insights about, again, your family, your ancestors, maybe even your body, because the 6th house is the ways in which we maintain our body, our diets, all those things. Maybe at this time you will be finding that rest, good music and meditation is helping you even more than going to the doctor and taking those medications, or I don't know, maybe this will be changing the way you maintain your body. On the 20th of August, the moon in Libra will be sextiling the retrograde Venus in Leo. So the moon in Libra in your 6th house, sextiling Venus retrograde in your 4th house. Both the Venus and the moon are internal forces, are feminine forces, nurturing forces, and this is a good aspect. It will last 1 day, so this day, the 20th of August, it will be good to, for example, have a good lunch or a dinner with a dear person to you, or go to a concert, or some things like that. Then on the 21st of August, again Venus retrograde in Leo will square exactly Jupiter. in the sign of Taurus in your first house. So again, the first and the fourth house. Only now we have the two benefics, which are making this tense aspect. So I don't think that any aspect between the benefics is can be bad, even if it's a square. Uh, it might be that there will be just some adjustments needed. Maybe something was revealed to you from the underworld where has been traveling, and now you are upgrading this thing into your philosophy, into your body, into your way of being, and etc. This can be also a gift, for example, because Jupiter is very generous and Venus is benefic, Venus attracts. So, yeah, maybe some good thing will be coming your way at that time. On the 22nd of August, Mars in Virgo will opposite Neptune retrograde in Pisces. So Neptune for you has been for a long time in your 11th house, and Mercury is in your 5th house. So to me, this is the axis of the individual and the collective. So Mars will be more focused on the individual side of things, but because the 5th house for you is in Virgo, he is not selfish there. He is doing whatever it's needed, but alone in the behind the scenes. And this Neptune to me is the eternal potential of the sea, eternal, very big, huge energy body, and it has been in retrograde. And whenever Neptune touches a personal planet, it's trying to teach us something. It's trying to give us a lesson that it's bigger than our individualistic wishes or needs or things like that. So this can be a day when you are realizing something. For example, because Mercury is also right next to Mars, and Mercury is very strong in Virgo, and it has the intelligence that Mars doesn't have. So this will not be only about acting, but it will be action that was thought of action. So whatever Neptune has to message the Mars and the Mercury in this 5th house, it will be received and it will be thought of. And from the 11th house, in which form can come this message in Pisces? It can come through wishes, ideals, hopes, friends of yours, bigger circles, communities which you are a part of, and things like that. So maybe you see something, and because Neptune is it's connected to movies, to the camera. So Neptune is visual in its nature, in how he gives those messages. So it will be about a vision. You get some kind of a vision, and then you are implementing it in that 5th house. This can be connected also to your children. Maybe your children will be getting some vision of a creative project, of a new hobby. Maybe you will be deciding to, I don't know, to go to some kind of hobby connected to Neptune, maybe acting, because Mercury is also connected to acting and things like that. Maybe writing fantasy story or things like that. Then on the 23rd of August, the Sun will enter Virgo, and this will be even this will put even bigger focus on your fifth house. So whatever Neptune was trying to tell you and you were trying to rethink a little bit how to make it, now the sun will do it. So now it will illuminate all that house and the things connected to it. So children, creative energy, hobbies. The fifth house is also the house of your inner child. So whenever we have planets transiting our fifth house, it's good to visit some place which are connecting us closer to our inner child and our inner deepest needs and wishes. So it will be fun time for you, the second part of the month, where you will be having a lot of ideas how to spend your time in a fun way, but also practical, because your fifth house is in the sign of Virgo. So even if you're having fun, even if you're traveling somewhere, you're wanting to know everything about that temple or that kind of dance style, etc. On the 21st of August, Mars in Virgo will trine Pluto in Capricorn. As I've said, Mars has been spending time in your fifth house, and Pluto has just returned in your ninth house. So Mars, Pluto, this is very similar energy. They are both rulers of the sign of Scorpio. Mars is the traditional ruler, Pluto is the modern ruler, and they are both very similar energies. Energies that deal with transformation, with pain, with things we don't want to feel, to see, to experience, but are very much needed to evolve our soul. So Pluto, now when going back, he's trying to give you that last piece of the cake to evolve for real in this ninth house. And what is the ninth house? The ninth house is our father, is our philosophical ways of thinking, how we think, our bigger mind, our expanded mind. It's our everything that is far from us, countries which are far from us, and those kind of things. It's also education, publishing, but not publishing like a journal style. It's more like you publish one very big book, and this book is left there for years to come. So this is not something new to you, because we've had this Pluto through Capricorn since 2008, and this is very much clear to you what this is all about. But now with Mars touching that Pluto, this is connecting to your fifth house. This can be, I don't know, maybe a project of yours will come to light, will be put out there to the world. It will become big. Definitely. You will be called to act towards this aspect, because this will be Mars trining Pluto, and this is action, but action which will be connected in some way to transformation, maybe a creative project that you have finished. Now it's reaching out there, and this will be transforming you as a person, as individual. On the 26th of August, the Sun in Virgo will opposite Saturn in Pisces, which has been in retrograde for a while now. So 11th and fifth house. Yeah, Saturn and the Sun are both legal in their nature. They have to do with bigger corporations, with things like that. So when this energy is mirroring in this way, this can be definitely about some uh, those sort of things. But because Saturn is in retrograde, there can be delays, there can be mistakes. Uh, yeah, adjustment will be needed definitely here in this area of your life. Definitely will be about some kind of papers, because Virgo and Mercury are connected to papers and those all those things. So definitely on the 26th of August, maybe you will receive some paper that you have been waiting for, but you will notice that there is a mistake, or you are supposed to receive the paper on the 26th of August, but they will tell you you must wait another week and things like that. On the 27th of August, I'm sorry, on the 27th of August, Mars enters Libra, and this for you is the sixth house. So beware of injuries. Whenever Mars comes into the sixth house, we are very active. Mars likes to be in the sixth house because he's spending his energy. He has a lot to do, to be physical, but have in mind that you have to take time also to rest and to meditate and to calm down. Try not to try to use this Mars for good, but dose it. If you have the right dose with it, this will be an excellent time to finish whatever it needs to be done, to make those phone calls waiting for you for some time now, to contact that legal people which will help you for something, etc. So I hope I was helpful, and until the next time, bye.